sorry we didn't do last night, but we were all busy. Um, Market continues to grind its way a little bit higher. We were busy with rehedging our positions. We have been short futures since 41.80. We've had multiple different hedges that we've been lifting. Last night, about 3 in the morning, my time, or 5 in the morning, Eager's time, we decided to change from using the in the monies to using the out of the monies. We sold the EOM Dees $4,200 puts. We're doing it as a 1x2 now. So we're short one future, and we're going to be short two of the 4,200s. I sold them for $145. That's going to protect us up to 44.65 in the event we keep rallying. But in the event we drop, with having the future on and the two options, the way the deltas work is by the time we hit 4,200, we'd actually have a pretty decent gain. We had some EOM 1x2s starting at 4,100. We had the 4,100, 40, 50, 4,000, 39.50. We lifted those for a gain. I think we made like $300 on them. We're going to look to put back on some 1x2s, probably starting in the $3,900 range for EOM August. The reason I lifted them is we got too many things lining up at the same strike prices, all around 4,000, 4,100. If we do go down, I don't want to be battling new problems on the downside. Gold, we put on end of week 4, which is now, and July is almost bye-bye. We put on the 1780 versus 1825 strangle, which we picked up 70 cents on last night. Right now it's at a dime on both. We're just going to hold those till it expires. Gold had a dip in the pre-opening, went down to $90 or $89, and is back right now at 02. Igor, what's metal? What is oil doing? Is it over 71? Is,
Okay, it's 71.83. In
okay,
last 2 days, it was 3 days ago. It looked like it had a bottoming action, and then last 2 days it was rallying. Today, not a wide range. It's pretty much sideways trading around 71.80.
yeah, it's recovering. I mean, there was a spooky thing on Monday where OPEC said they're going to increase production back to pre-COVID numbers, and the market freaked out on it and sold off. But as long as we're over 70, people make a lot of money in the energy business. And in the event the market sooner or later goes back to reality, the energy companies will take over as the leading sector again as the technology companies fade off when that trend stops. The thing we were talking about in pre-recording this is that sooner or later the ratio of where the Dow Jones is and the S&P is going to come back into play where it should be. Usually the markets, the S&P used to always be like 10% of the Dow. I remember when the Dow was 4,000, we were 400 or 450. The ratio right now is just way off base. I think if you take out some of the Looney Tune companies that, have goofy earnings right now, we would be back in the high 3,000s. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. It just, you got 10 companies moving most of the index. I just don't see this lasting for much longer. I mean, unless the government just keeps throwing money at everybody, which it could do. It is a possibility. What else is out there moving? What are bonds doing? Are they lower a little bit today?
I was about to say today is the bond and grain expiration. Bonds are down to 163 and 25/8.
Okay. Well, rates have moved lower this week, and the bond price has come back up. It seems to have a little bit of trouble getting through the 165 level, but it's not dropping back to 161 and change or under 160. So it seems to have a base in here. Was trying to follow. I think, I think they're going to hold the rates lower for right now, but you really, you have real inflation happening. Grain prices dropped yesterday because weather conditions were improving. I guess by you was getting more comfortable. Where you see where grains are at right now?
Yeah, corn 546 3/4, wheat 687 3/4, and beans are 1353.54.
Okay, so they're a little
53
quieter
and quarters.
today. Then they're not really moving anywhere at this point.
Yeah, it looks like a sideways trading.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. But I mean, with food prices increasing and you got energy prices up, you do have inflation. I don't know what the government wants to call it, and the fact that used cars are selling for $10,000 for a 20-year-old car doesn't make a lot of sense. But we'll see. Anyway, let's check back when we get nearer to the close. In today's X&P, we don't have anything on, just the stuff for our core position in the metals. So it should be a pretty easy day. All right, I'll check back in with you in a couple hours.
Talk to you later. Have a good day.
You too. Yeah.